If you haven't tried throwing weapons in Cyberpunk, well, honestly, you need to. These are super fun and powerful, however they're taken to a whole new level with the Agaou, a tier 5 iconic throwing axe. This thing deals amazing damage but also has a super cool effect on it that makes its critical hits with throws create a massive electric shockwave that deals AoE damage and just looks really cool. This makes it a fantastic item for any throwing weapon build, but even if you don't use a throwing build like myself, it's still very strong and a ton of fun to throw at enemies and watch them explode in electricity. With a massive 125% headshot damage modifier, you will probably want to aim for headshots with this one, and to make it even easier for you, this is often well paired with a Sandevistan, so you can slow down time and pick off several enemies at once while it's slowed, because you're able to pick it back up and repeat. So to get this for yourself, you will need to head to the southeast of Dogtown to this criminal activity on the map. Within this area, there will be a ton of enemies and a boss fight, but you know it's worth doing. Kill your way through this area, taking out all of the enemies. For me personally, I really enjoyed using my blade focus build with a blood pump that gives me adrenaline, which overheals, boosts my damage and movement speed, so I'm pretty much an unkillable beast, and it made this pretty easy. There's also a relic skill point you can pick up on a restricted data terminal within this criminal activity, so you should probably grab that while you're here too. After getting access to the main room of the criminal activity, you will have to fight Arekkz, who's the boss of this area. She's super tanky and will probably try to melee attack you, so it'll be a good idea to put any sniper rifles away and focus on taking her down, as she will generally rush up to you and attack repeatedly. After this long fight, she will drop a cache access card as well as this weapon for yourself, but make sure to loot the surrounding area because you can use that access card to open up a loot room that has some pretty nice tier 4 and 5 items in it, which for me included the iconic Raven Micro Cyber Mark III Cyber Deck. And just like that, the throwing axe is yours, one of the more fun throwing weapons. It's definitely worth giving it a go, even if you don't use throwing weapon builds, but if you do, then this will be a perfect accompaniment for your build. It's obviously good if enemies are grouped up because of the AoE, but otherwise, I just like the way this one looks. But what weapons are you guys using currently in your playthrough? Tell me in the comments down below, as I'd love to know what's been overpowered for you. And then check out these two videos on the screen now. We have so many videos coming your way, you're definitely going to want to check the channel out, or these two videos on the screen, and then tell us what you think after watching in the comments down below.